Hi Virgo, welcome back to the Esoteric Empire. Welcome if you are new as well. So we're going to go ahead and get started and look into your March 1st through the 10th, okay? During this time, it is Pisces season, which is your opposite sign, okay? So some of you may feel that this is a very irritable time for you, or just a very cringe-worthy time, because this is the exact opposite of your energy, okay? Now, if you can work with this energy, then you definitely will see a lot of abundance. When I pulled this card, which is your energy you're going to be feeling the most of, we got Jupiter, okay? And the first thing I thought was luck and money, okay? So that's really, really good. Keep in mind, Jupiter does have the tendency to kind of let you indulge. So if you are a Virgo who needs to be disciplined, naturally you should be disciplined, but just make sure you're not diving too deep into the waters, okay, during this Pisces season. All right, so let's go ahead and get started for my Virgos. Okay, I see love here for some of you. I feel like some of you are going to be having some sort of love connection, but it's going to be when you're drinking, so be careful with that as well. Okay. Some of you guys have your hands in a lot of different things at one time. All right. Okay, so everything came out on its own. Okay, so the energy for this time is the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So like I said, lots of money is coming to you, okay? I feel like you receive some sort of help, or you get some advice, or someone gives you the 411 on how to do something that's going to help you. I feel like this is going to be a really good time for you guys financially, which is always a good thing. Somebody's a little frisky. I am seeing that here. Someone is definitely feeling a little frisky. There's an Aquarius that's involved here as well. You may be looking at an Aquarius and, you know, wanting them, or you could be really angry with an Aquarius. I just feel passion. So I'm not sure if it's on the good side or the, you know, the darker side, but there's passion towards an Aquarius. Some of you are ready for them to make it official with you, or you're ready for them to ask you to marry them, or you want to marry them. It depends on who you are in the situation. Jupiter energy also is very closely related with the husband, okay? So if you want to know a little bit more about, especially if you're a female, the type of husband that is going to be better for you, or, you know, Jupiter is a great place to start. So I feel like somebody wants to get married to an Aquarius, okay? They feel like it's time, but they also are not ready. Like, they have everything set. I think you guys have been in a relationship for some time and you're ready to make the move, but you haven't done that quite yet, or they haven't done it. Okay. Let's get a little bit more on this energy. Also, if this is more career-based for you, I feel like somebody's ready to close a deal, and it's like the perfect deal. They're impatient, but it hasn't closed yet, okay? I don't think it's going to close right now. Maybe towards the middle of March or something like that. Okay, so the Aquarius person, or the star person in the middle, this is somebody that you're in a relationship with. So I was on the money with that one, okay? You value them very much. You care about them very much. Okay, so I wanted to know what that passion energy was all about. I feel like somebody's ready to settle down, especially if they are a woman. They're like, I'm ready to be your wife. I think whoever this, I'm not sure who this is. This Princess of Wand person, whoever is feeling all the passion, it's coming out of nowhere because of Pisces season. So you may have certain things within your chart that rules Pisces, or Pisces rules certain parts in your chart, or it could be the other person that you're dealing with. But if you like randomly got the feeling that you want to get married, it's because of this time specifically, okay? I feel like you feel as though you're ready to, or you're capable of balancing a home and your career at the same time. So you feel like you're finally at that point where you're like, look, I can work and be your wife or your husband. You know what I'm saying? And especially for a Virgo, that's very important to be able to do what to have that routine where they work, or whatever your job is, you know, even if it's you stay at home or whatever. It's very important for you to have that structure, and I think you figured out the formula for it and you're like, look, I'm ready. Like, why aren't you ready? Type of thing. Okay. Okay, so the only thing stopping you guys from actually getting married is making it happen. Like literally just making that jump, that leap to make it happen, to start that new thing. And again, if this is business related, the only thing that is stopping it is for them to put the green light on it, or for them to sign it and say you're approved. Okay. If you have a lot of fire in your chart, I feel like this is you. Whoever has a lot of fire in their heart, they're fighting for this. But I feel like somebody wants to be, yeah, if you're an Aquarius, you're trying to be smart about it. You're planning it out logically. And I also feel like they want to make sure that their money is correct so that they can treat you the way that you need to be treated as the wife or the empress, okay? So they want to make sure that you're taken care of. So they want to make sure all the money in their career is stable before they make this move. So that's what you're waiting on, which is, you know, pretty responsible, I guess. But it depends on how long you've been waiting. Okay, so let's see who's involved in the situation with you, Virgo. Okay, so we have some Sagittarius energy here. I was seeing a lot of Sagittarius energy. Okay, so you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. Also, it's somebody who likes to be prepared. Like they could have all the preparations in the world and they'll still be like, I'm not ready yet. So there's somebody who's very careful is what I feel. Okay, so Virgo, you have the Fool and knowledge. Okay, so what I'm getting is somebody is wise, but they're not somebody's intelligent, but they're not wise. So in other words, you're naturally smart. You kind of naturally just get things, but you still have a little ways to go with maturity, okay? So again, if everything is peaches and cream, don't ruin it. Like, like some people will go so hard to where they end up ruining the connection, and then there's definitely not going to be any marriage. You know what I mean? And then I also feel like I just got this download. Virgo, either you're pregnant or the Aquarius is pregnant if you're with an Aquarius. Somebody's pregnant and they don't know, but they're about to find out. They're about to find out. So some of you could be wanting to rush the progress now because you're like, hello, like I'm pregnant, so we need to get this show on the road. Okay. Yeah, here comes the Star, which is at Aquarius, and the Magus. Okay, so change is about to come. I feel like it's going to be on the Aquarius' side, but also I feel like they're going to be very flustered as well. So if you're going to give them news that you're pregnant, that's going to really like put them into gear to get everything together. But I also feel like some of you guys are going to be planning, like they're planning something. I'm not sure what that means. They could be planning how they're going to propose, but they're not letting you know. Like they could be saying they're at work and they're really going to go pick out a ring. It's something like that. So it's not bad, but it is like, what are you up to type of thing. I'm actually going to pull a love card because this seems very much so like wedding bells, okay? But I feel like you're waiting. You don't have any answers yet. We have a card for Virgo. The Golden Mirror. Self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. Okay, so try not to ruin this connection by, you know, being so critical about how you want the proposal to go or when you want it to happen, or if you're telling them you want to do it here, or, you know, dropping all these hints, but they're not even hints. It's literally like, do what I say type of thing. Be careful with that because it's going to turn them off, okay? So try to just keep it really simple with this situation, okay? I don't feel like they're going to propose during this time. I feel like it's going to be maybe during this month, but not quite yet. So maybe in the middle of March, okay? If you would like to join me for that March reading, the middle March, make sure you subscribe and make sure you hit the notification bell so it lets you know when I upload that video for you, okay? So the overall advice or message is the Seven of Swords, okay? So someone's keeping something from you. I do believe it's the Aquarius. Now this Aquarius could be pregnant and not telling you, or they could be planning on proposing and they don't want to tell you. So don't push it so hard because then they're going to be forced or feel like they're smothered and they're like, they just have to tell you the surprise and it's not any fun anymore. So try to relax, Virgo. Jupiter is here, so I do see a lot of good things coming for you, but just let it happen, okay? You don't have to know how everything's going to happen. That's the beauty of Pisces energy, okay? Believe that it's going to happen and it will. Planning is not really going to do much this month for you, okay? You plan naturally, but don't force, okay? Do not force, Virgo. And with that being said, thank you so much for allowing me to read for you, Virgo. this has been the beginning of your March. If you like videos like this and you want to see more, make sure you subscribe like I said earlier. And if you would like your own private reading with me, make sure you email me, lovefromaleo@gmail.com. And with that being said, I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, Virgo.